Hello, everyone. Totally T Mac. Tony McEwing here with news you can use. Have you ever been stopped by a police officer, either in your vehicle or as a pedestrian? Often, the officer will begin the conversation by asking one simple question. Do you know why I stopped you or why I pulled you over? Well, if you live in California, starting January 2024, police officers will no longer be able to ask you that question. Instead, if an officer pulls you over in your vehicle or as a pedestrian, he or she must immediately tell you why you're being stopped. The new rule is the result of Assembly Bill 2773 that was passed in 2022 and Governor Gavin Newsom signed into law that same year, but it doesn't go into effect until 2024. According to the author of the law, one of the primary purposes is to foster more community trust with law enforcement and to reduce what's known as pretextual stops. That's where an officer stops a vehicle or pedestrian for something minor with the intent of searching the driver and vehicle in order to see if a more serious crime might have been committed. Lawmakers also say they're hoping this new law will help to de escalate interactions between police and civilians. But the new law goes even further than that. Not only must the officer start the conversation by telling you why you're being stopped, but that information has to be included in reports for every single stop that's made. And that information has to be forwarded to the state. Now, there is one exception to this new rule, though. The only time officers can skip stating the reason for a stop is if they believe it's an emergency situation and immediate action is required in order to protect life or property from an imminent threat. Again, this law applies to law enforcement here in California, where I am, but feel free, no matter where you live, to leave a comment in the section below about your thoughts on this new law. And I'd love to hear from police officers as well. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. Also, like and share the channel and the videos with others. And as always, have an absolutely fantastic day. And I'll see you on the next Totally T Mac with more news you can use.